right, so now we are going to do the following. We're going to create a type on a path. And in order to do that, we're going to use the preset path that they gave us in the book. In order to see that, we go Window, Paths, and here is our path. When we activate it, we can see there is our path. And we want to change the following settings. So we can change it, we want to change the following font. So we want to put path right here, or type on the path, which is this path right here. And we go to the type tool, or quick key T, and we want horizontal type. And I could change the settings up here on the top, but it's easier because we're going to be doing the tracking and all caps to go under character. So to get that, you go Window, Characters, and here's our settings. We're going to change our font to Myrid Pro. So I'm just going to scroll down, and we're going to change it to 14, and our tracking is going to be -10, and we're going to use all caps, and our color is white. We're also going to do right alignment. Now, I want you to be aware when I click on here, it is not right. So I'm going to clicking on the path. I'm going to go Command Z. And it doesn't want to do Command Z. What I want is to click on the middle of the path. So this path, or this text, is not what I want. Put that in the trash. Click, see where it has, when I hover, it has the text tool and a little / italics line. That's where we want. And I want to type in, but I want to have it start at the end. So once again, start at the right place. Don't be like me. Click it about the back here, and then we're going to type in. What are we going to type? What's new in 3D type? So here we go. Question mark. And press return. So now we have what's, and then to accept it, it's not enough to press return. You have to press the check mark. So we can see now in our layers, what's new in 3D type is checked. And then they want us to select, I forgot to do this part. We're supposed to change 3D type in bold. So let me go ahead and go back. 3D type in bold. And then there's a check mark. Now we're going to make duplicates and transform this type. So now we have it. It's coming out of your mouth. What's new in 3D type? Question mark. Then in the layers panel, select what's new. We already did that. They want us to make a copy. And there's many ways to do copies. I can either select here what's new in 3D type and click onto the plus sign. That's one way. And we have the text right on top of each other. And how do we know which one is which? The first text that we typed doesn't have the word copy, and which the copy is the one that we want to work on. And we're going to choose Edit Free Transform Path. So Edit Free Transform Path. and they want us to change it. Change the word 3D to web. Let me go ahead and turn the bottom part off so I can see it. So now it says web. And click the commit any edit buttons. If you can't remember how to rotate, so they want us to rotate the text by 15 degrees. That's another thing we need to do. So we didn't rotate it. So let's go back, edit, free transform path, and over here on the top, we're going to change it to 15 degrees. So now we have it 15 degrees. It's not quite right. What the heck? What the heck? Rotate the path 15 degrees and then shift the path above and a little to the right. So we physically manually move it. So here it goes. Here it goes. I moved it with the move tool, which is the double-sided cross, or quick key V. Now we're going to do the same thing again. So what's new in 3D type? We're going to make a duplicate of that layer. But now we're going to right click and duplicate layer. So here is my copy, my second copy. I'm going to turn off these other images so we can kind of see them. So here's my copy, and what do they want us to change it now to? Can't remember. 3D type effects. So I'm going to select it. Remember, we're working on the copy. And we're going to type in the word type. And you know, the other thing is when I'm doing this, notice how I forgot to turn off that other layer, so now I can see it. All right. Make sure I have my other layers turned off. And type effects question mark, and this time we're going to go moving it negative 15 degrees. So edit, free transform. Instead of the path, we can just go ahead instead of it saying the path. So it's okay, free transform is totally fine. Negative 15 degrees. And I'm going to go ahead and turn on everything so we can move it, see what we're doing. Move it using the move tool once again. Make sure, don't be like me, be better than me. And this time we want type effects. Here it goes. And I'm going to move this around. Check your typing so you can see how I made a typo. And basically the words are coming out of her mouth. Make sure to save your file. And if you have any extra layers, like I see I have one here, just go ahead and drag it to the trash can. So now we have 3 text types. What's new in type, web type, what's new in 3D type, and what's new in type effects. Go ahead and save your work.